All right. Welcome back to the Cigar Zone. I am Maduro Man, and I am coming at you with one of my favorites. At least now, if you've watched any of my other videos and stuff like that, you know that my two favorite cigar blenders is Perdomo and AJ Fernandez. And I think a previous video I smoked one of the I smoked the Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary, and this one I'm gonna do with the AJ Fernandez, and this is a Enclave and Broadleaf. So now, usually when I get an AJ cigar, I get a box of them. I typically get a box of the New World or any of the iterations that the New World has. But I have tried this one, and from what I remember of doing this one, again, it's AJ, so obviously I loved it. But from what I remember of this one this is a tasty son of a bitch. Okay, so again, let's see what. Again, this is one of my cigars from the Holtz. This is from their April 2025 selection. And I gotta say, not a sponsor. I was saying that. I gotta say, a lot of selections that I get from the Holtz Cigar of the Month Club is really, really good. Um, but anyway, this is the AJ Fernandez Enclave Broadleaf in a Toro. All right. It is rated 92 by Cigar Aficionado. And that's probably the first time I've ever actually agreed with Cigar Aficionado uh, as far as their rating. But according to let's read the little blurb I got here. Uh, a dark and oily Connecticut broadleaf wrapper surrounds a hearty blend of Nicaraguan long fillers in a complex Toro, characterized by notes of cocoa powder, vanilla bean, leather, and spice. Again, it's a 92 Nicaraguan country. It is medium full in strength. Again, I'm doing the Toro 6.5 by 54, and MSRP is $10. And I gotta say, yeah, this is one of those cigars that what I remember, I really enjoyed. I've had this one at least twice before, and what I remember, this is a really, really good thing. Good cigar, which is exactly what I've come to expect from AJ Fernandez. So, as let me see here, taking a look at the wrapper. I don't see many. I don't see any prevalent veins or anything coming in here, so it should be a pretty, you know, pretty even burn throughout. So, as we say here at the Cigar Zone, let's circumcise this son bitch and see what it says. Usually, when I'm outside, I'll do like the general light with my main lighter, and then after I get it lit, if there's any like little spots on the foot of the cigar that's not quite lighting up or burning, or when you blow on it, it should like glow. If there's any areas that's not glowing, I take my single flame and just do a little, surgical procedure on it to, you know, get those areas to warm up some. So when I finally blow on it, I got the entire thing glowing for the cigar. Yeah, that's what I remember from last times that I smoked this particular AJ is the spice. The spice come out pretty strong right out of the gate. So yeah, it's not overpowering. It's but it's definitely definitely present. So let's go ahead and smoke this puppy first 5 minutes or so, and we'll see if how these things temper out. That's another thing I remember about these enclaves is it's a damn smokestack. The smoke output is you 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 know this smoke this cigar is doing something, and that's what I love about cigars. Is like you smoke some cigars and the smoke output is damn near nothing. It's like, is this thing on? Hello? It's like this one lets you know that it's turned on, not in a sexual way, don't you fucking perverts? See what I was saying about the construction? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Damn near perfect. Yeah, it dips down a little bit, but jeez. You've seen other videos of where I've done cigars, stuff like that, and sometimes it will be like dip it down to here and all that stuff. That's crazy. So yeah, I don't think this would have any problem self-correcting. And when you do that, if you want to find out, you're just like, okay, whatever whatever side is burning slower, when you hold the cigar, put that side on top because, as we all learned in grade school, heat rises, right? So if there's a section of the cigar that's burning slower than usual, and you want to, make sure it self corrects before you have to take a fucking flame to it, just hold that cigar in such a way that that area that is slow burning is on the top, and that cigar should self correct within a few minutes or a few puffs. So there you go. See, this video, these videos are even very educational. You know, I don't know why. I mean, other than heat rises, stuff like that. That's the only thing I know. But the physics of how it all works and shit like that. I don't know any of that stuff. I just know it works. Mm. Isn't it refreshing that when you find a cigar blend or a cigar maker that over time you just trust. Not only do you like and enjoy their product, but you just trust them as a cigar maker. You know, it's it's very refreshing to know that you could, what, $10 a stick? I would be willing to spend $10 a stick on these things here. Like I said, usually when I buy a box of them, it's usually some kind of iteration of the New World series. But to be able to plop down your hard-earned money to buy like this stick, or even like a box of AJ Fernandez in my case, and know that every single one, damn near every single one, is going to be top notch. It's going to be well made. It's going to taste good. It's going to be consistent. And when you've built that kind of almost like a relationship with the cigar and the cigar maker, yeah, it just feels good to have someone to rely on. You know, there's no doubt, there's no questioning, there's no second guessing about, oh, am I going to piss my money away and I'm going to get a cigar that sucks? At least that what I found for my particular palate and cigar profile, whatever you want to call it. AJ Fernandez is a number one for me. So, uh, what about you? Who's your A1 trusted cigar friend? And I'm talking about the cigar. What cigar blender or maker have you grown to be able to trust, to know that, whatever money, money is no object, or money is not a problem. You will spend whatever it takes to get a box of whatever. So yeah, comment down on the doobly doo thingy down below, and tell me what your A1 cigar maker is, and is there a particular cigar that they make that you just automatically, just like, no questions asked, I will buy a box of them. I'll buy 2 boxes of them if I can afford it. So yeah, tell me and comment down below who that cigar maker is. Well, so much for this shirt. I just the ash just fell off. All right, I'm about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so into this puppy. Uh, the spice still doing good. Nice touch. The cocoa is blending in there pretty well. Um, that's about the only 2 tastes that I'm getting right now, and that from what I remember from the last time I spoke at Enclave. Um, I think that was pretty much, the same as that one too, from what I remember. And again, I could be wrong. I mean, my memory is, because I'm old. I'm old retired, which means if I don't feel like doing anything, I don't. But if I want to sit back on my patio and enjoy a cigar on this beautiful day, uh, I do it. See, being retired. See, that's why for you young kids, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, because you want your mind and your body, enough of your mind and body, to still be cognizant and healthy, by the time you get to my age, so you can enjoy your retirement. And yeah, for me, retirement is if I want to sit on my ass and smoke a cigar, I do it. I earned that right. That brings me to another thought. So far I've been doing these cigars videos where I'm just telling, smoking it and telling you what I taste about it and what I think about it at the end, and blah blah blah. But you know what? I was thinking too. Would any of you, and again, comment down below, uh, want me to pontificate and share some of my insights as an old man who's lived a very storied life? So, um, yeah. But because I find usually, especially when you go to a cigar lounge, uh, when you get a bunch of guys together, and I've been at some cigar lounges that they don't allow women in there, men only. Is there any cigar lounges or clubs near where you guys are at? And for you ladies smoke. You know what? I want some of the lady cigar smokers to chime in. And again, comment down below, introduce yourself. You don't need to use your real name if you don't want to, but just hey, I'm a woman. I love cigars. I love to smoke cigars. I like to smell cigars. And okay. Um, where was I going on that? Yeah, it's just I have found that when you get a bunch of people together smoking cigars, that there have been so many problems, world problems, that have been solved and thought out over a cigar and a libation. Now, I used to I don't drink beer. I hate to taste the beer. The only kind of beer I've ever drunk was like a stout. I'm back when I drank cigars and paired cigars with the libation and stuff. It's typically usually a bourbon or a whiskey. But me being old and my liver being what it is, um, at least according to my doctor told me I can't drink any of that shit anymore. So, but I get to still have my cigars. So, getting back to my original question, other than me just saying, "Hey, this is a cigar I'm smoking. This is what I taste from it, and I rank it this. Thank you." Um, do you want me to you know, again, express some of the thoughts that I have about life, the world, some lessons that I've learned in my 60 years of life? Would you like me to include it, or do you want me to do I'll do like two playlists where I'll do like maybe like first impressions. I'll do the first impressions of cigars I've never tried before, and I'll do my first impressions like I've done thus far with the the cigars that are at least the blends that are kind of new to me that I'm trying it for the first time, and then for the cigars that I enjoy that I drink that smoke a lot, like this one or the New World or any of the Perdomo stuff. Um, those videos I'll give my because my review of basically if is of those cigars is I love them. That's why I'm smoking a lot of them. I love them. So it's a foregone conclusion that the review, quote unquote, will be positive. The first impressions, you don't know what you don't know what I'm going to say about it because I don't know what I'm getting. This is my first time smoking something, so that's why it's a first impression. But yeah, so do the first impression videos. I'm just mind spitting, with brain, what do you call it? Brainstorming. Um, so I think I've done enough of these first impression videos that you know my style, you know my presentation, stuff like that. So, do you want me to expand a little bit and do like cigar therapy? That's what I could call it, cigar therapy, where I don't know, yeah, just pontificate and express my opinions and my views and my insights and my advice, stuff like that about the world, uh, and things I've learned over the 6 decades that I've been alive. And maybe even, if you have any questions you want me to answer, that'll be good. Just, if you want me to do something like that, put any questions down below in the comment section, in the doobly doo down below. And yeah, maybe I'll make this into like cigar therapy videos. I mean, trying to, you know, I think I got a good thing going here, and I just want to expand upon it, but I don't want to force anything. I find that a lot of things, most successful things, happen or organically, naturally. You don't force it. So anyway, thoughts and ideas down in the comments down below. And let me get back to this cigar. I've been yakking all this time. Hmm. Spice is still there. Cocoa's still there. Yeah, and the spice lingers a little bit longer than the cocoa. It stays on the tongue longer, so that's always good. All right, moving on. And just so you could see, I did not touch this up. A few seconds ago, talking about it self-correcting. Look at that. Now that is from a cigar maker who has people on his team who knows what the hell they're doing when they construct a cigar. Yeah, the prevalent taste really throughout the whole stick is the spice. The cocoa is kind of just just below that. It's an underlining, almost like a groaning taste throughout as well, but it's not as strong as the spice, and the spice really hangs on even after you puff. So yeah, that's that. I think that's the prominent taste of the AJ Fernandez Enclave Broadleaf in the Toro. So yeah, I am going to just continue and finish this puppy out. I'm sure I'm gonna nub it, um, but I'll come back here and record something if those tastes change or anything or something's added to it. But it looks like for me, and when I'm able to determine from the my palate is consistent spice, underlined with some cocoa or chocolate. Um, yeah, again, another great banger from AJ Fernandez. Not a sponsor. Wish he was though. AJ, call me. So, all right, as you can see, starting to get down to the second half. So I took the band off. That will go into my little cigar box where I keep all my bands at. And yeah, you could there's one section, I don't know if you could see it, of you can see where that one vein's coming out. Now that vein was not prevalent throughout the first half, so it's just like one little section of that vein, and so I don't know if that was one of the reasons why it was kind of slow burning a little bit on that one side. But the fact that it was able to self correct itself, again, as I said, it just talks kudos, loads of kudos to the craftsmanship of the people that work for AJ and his in his factory. So yeah, that's it. So it's again is one of the reasons why I love AJ Fernandez cigars. So even with the little vein coming out of there, and a lot of other cigars, that would be a big problem. You'd have to, take your little lighter, single flame, and touch that up every 5 freaking minutes or so. Evidently, the way AJ's people constructs these things, even number one, the veins not even didn't even go the entire length of the cigar. It's just this one little section here, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. The burn, the straight burn, really wasn't affected that grossly because of that vein. So yeah, it's again just a testament to uh, the workmanship and the pride that AJ Fernandez and his workers put into every single stick. I would easily buy this stick for $10. MSRP, yeah, $10, no problem, because I know and I trust that this is going to be a good one. It's going to be $10 well invested, because that $10 helped buy me a good hour, at least 45 minutes of just relaxation. I think that's $10 well spent. Mm. So anyway, as far as the tastes go, at this point, the cocoa's kind of chocolate's kind of taking a back seat, and the spice is still going. And again, it wasn't. It kind of started off kind of strong, but then I think as the cigar got you know at the right temperature as far as it burning, um, it kind of leveled off and just a nice level playing field. And when we got into like the second third, that chocolate came in and just kind of added a little extra something something to the mix. So yeah, another another banger from AJ. But they rated 92. Yeah, I'd go about that. I'd even go a little bit higher. I'd do it like maybe a 95. It's that good. At least to me. This is my opinion. According to moi. And we all know that moi is Spanish for not yours. Your mileage may vary. You may hate these things. I don't know. For me, for my cigar palate and profile, I will undoubtedly buy I may even start buying a box of these from now on. Maybe mix get a box of the New World that is my go-to, and maybe a box of these because again, I've tried one of these before. It was great, and I got to try it again because it was one of the selections in my April Cigar of the Month Club. Again, not a sponsor. I guess I have to put that in there all the time, every time I say that. Anyway, so this is Maduro Man signing off. I'm going to finish the rest of the cigar. No doubt I'm going to nub it. Mm, mm, mm. See you later.